Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me today to this new episode of Music with Nick. I'm so excited. A new year, 2024. We had a great time. We went all over North America. We call it the North American NicknLex tour. We're just kidding. No, but it just we just had, family in Canada and Whistler. And then we went to Washington, Seattle, and then we ended up in Mexico with our old family and old friends there. So we'll make a video about it. But I just wanted to, again, wish everybody a happy new year. And may all your goals come true this year and all your hard work pay off and all those good things. So we have a new video. I'm super excited to be back in this chair making videos. I've been playing a lot of guitar, very much. I have like this new goal. I have this timer that I use now, and it's like adding an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours every day, and I want to reach like the 10,000 hour goal. Even with all the hours I already have, just to do that, but I'm gonna do obviously only like fusion and jazz and all that stuff. So I think I'm good with my metal and my rock and my stuff. But yeah, so every time I play specifically stuff that I would like to learn now. Well, okay, so like I've said, this is just an intro that I'm doing a little bit longer because we haven't been on the channel, but I'm just gonna get into it. This is a request for JK. Thank you, JK. And this is going to be fun. This is called Tongue Twisters, a marathon full of very heavy lyric, lyric heavy. So I'm going to pay a lot of attention to the lyrics. I'm going to pull them up. But yeah, it's Tongue Twisters. You already know what artists we're going to do, so I don't have to name them all. I'll do that throughout the video. So we're going to start with Bob Dylan. This is Subterranean Homesick Blues from Bringing It All Back Home from 1965. So here we go. Thank you so much, JK. Thanks everyone for being, part of the channel, for supporting us, for subscribing throughout the year. Even we were gone for 21 days and people were still subscribing to the channel, watching the older videos. So sometimes it's good to just leave the channel, going and not do any videos, because it does get a lot of newer viewers, and they're watching all the old stuff, right? Okay, so here we go with this song by Bob Dylan. Here we go, and you have fun, and thank you. So here we go.
Johnny's in the basement mixing up the medicine. I'm on the pavement thinking about the government. The man in a trench coat, badge out, laid off, says he's got a bad cough, wants to get it paid off. Look out, kid, it's something you did. God knows when, but you're doing it again. You better duck down the alleyway looking for a new friend. The man in a coonskin cap in a pig pen wants $11 bills. You only got 10. Maggie comes fleet-foot, face full of black soot, talking at the heat, put plants in the bed, but the phone's tapped anyway. Maggie says the men say they must bust an early man. Orders from the DA, look out, kid, don't matter what you did, but walk on your tiptoes, don't tie no bows. Better stay away from those that carry around a fire hose. Keep a clean nose, wash the plain clothes. You don't need a weatherman to know which way the wind blows. Oh, get sick, get well, hang around the inkwell, hang bell, hard to tell if anything is gonna sell. Try hard, get bought, get back, ride rail, get jail, jump bail, join the army if you fail. Look out, kid, you're gonna get hit by losers, cheaters, six-time users, hanging around the theaters. Girl by the whirlpools, looking for a new fool. Don't follow leaders, or watch your parking meters. Oh, get born, keep warm, short pants, romance. Learn to dance, get dressed, get blessed. Try to be success, please her, please him. Buy gifts, don't steal, don't live. 20 years of schooling and they put you on the day shift. Look out, kid, they keep it all hid. Better jump down a manhole, light yourself a candle. Don't wear sandals and try to forge a scandal. Don't wanna be a bum, you better chew gum. The pump don't work cause the vandals took the handle.
Okay, I have to interrupt just so I don't get into trouble from YouTube. I was looking like on this screen. I put it to this screen so I don't look like this the entire video. But wow, he is going so fast, and what a great song. I love, the harmonica. And I'm gonna rewind a little bit to get the solo, to hear to listen to the guitar solo. But I mean, this is amazing. You don't need a weatherman to know which way the wind blows, or get sick, get well, hang around, ain't well. I mean, the way he goes so fast. This would be a challenge, to learn the chords. I'm sure the chords are not that difficult, but just the rhythm of the delivery of the lyrics, it's so good. And I love his style. I love his singing. I love his voice. He's very recognizable. He's a great influence on everyone. He's it's more poetry than anything. I think everybody wanted to be Bob Dylan back in the day, just to be so original. And where does he come up with this stuff? And it's so fast and it's fun, and it's what's going on, it's great. So let me go back here a little bit. I do want to pay attention to the guitar solo, and I did want to stop. This is Sony Records. I did test it because now the thing is this. So pretty much because I said, double Warner Brothers is no longer necessary, and throughout these 3 weeks that we were gone, people UMG were just blocking randomly videos, maybe once a week. It was always a marathon. There was only UMG. That's where the trouble lies. So I think we should keep going with the WMG, but it doesn't have to be at the end of the song. It can be anywhere. Usually the first song Google scans or YouTube is the first song. That's the first song. The first song gets scanned, and then they're like, okay, the video is blocked or not. If the video is Warner, the first song, and then of course it's unlikely to get blocked. If it's Sony, it won't get blocked either. But it's back in like a couple of months ago, if it was all UMG at once, it would get blocked because it was just like UMG was like, hey, it's like 5 songs, like we can't do this. That's why I would always add a Warner Brothers song in the end so I could dispute that block. So now it's not necessary, but let's not rule out using Warner as a safety net, So I think we should still have a Warner Brothers song in the marathon just in case if it gets blocked later on. It won't get blocked right away. So I hope I make sense. If you have questions about this, put it in the comment section, especially people that sponsor videos like JK, for example, here. So this marathon doesn't have a Warner Brothers song. I'll add one at the end, probably just to be sure. Okay, so here we go again with the song, and let's pay some attention to that guitar solo at the end. Let's see. Okay, I pretty much paused like literally at the outro, but this was fun. This was a lot of fun. You got to give it, to him. What a legend, Okay, so let's put this here back to where it belongs, to the side. Although I'm still going to focus on the lyrics. Okay, but I just need to get back. Then my face is red from the screen. Okay, so this next song is from Elvis Costello and The Attractions. This is I pulled this from the best of. So correct me if I'm like wrong on the year or anything, but this is Pump It Up. And this is not Pump Up the Jam from the 80s. I'm just kidding. So this is, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Pump It Up. And let's see, because I did get the original year here from JK. Oh no, He only provided me with the song. It doesn't matter. It's not so important. The good thing is you already know. You guys already know what year this came out, you know? So who am I to tell you what you already know, right? So here we go with Pump It Up, Elvis Costello. Let's go. What a great riff. Like, I love it. This is so great. Wow. And so I'm getting, you know, I know now what JK was after. The delivery is very quick. It reminds me like Billy Joel, you know, very fast delivery of the lyrics. And that's why, I mean, yes, I'm sure these could get pretty tricky to sing, you know, and especially if you didn't know the lyrics, God help us, you know. So let's see. I just want to know, this is like literally me being curious. Like, I want to know when this was recorded. It sounds really cool. Let's see. Here we are, JK, and this is, okay, Pump It Up. I just want to know when this came out. What a great riff, man. Pump It Up. 1978. Okay, cool. All right, let's continue. Great song. I just love it, man. Just love the bass at the beginning. Really cool. What a great riff. So like it sticks, you know. Bam, 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 But when he was singing, boom, 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 like the bass was like, whew, that bass player was not like messing around, you know. That guy was active. So this is from the, I mean, I'm pulling it here from the first 10 years, the best of, but this is from the this year's model album, 1978. What a cool, like, what a great musician. Everything I hear from Elvis Costello is so different from the other. Like, it never, like his style is like, there is no style. It's just him being him, you know, very, very original. Okay, so we're gonna continue with Big Audio Dynamite. This is called EMC2, the formula, the Albert Einstein's formula. So this is from the album This Is Big Audio Dynamite, and this is from 1985. So let's put out the lyrics and let's see what happens here. So far, I'm loving this marathon. Thank you so much, JK. Always so, you guys are get so creative, and I didn't start this trend. Like, you guys came up with it, and then everybody just like kind of said, hey, I'm gonna do a marathon about, you know, fast lyrics, you know, a tongue twister, and then we have some other marathon coming soon that I'm gonna pretty much, I think, if time is on my side. Oh, that's kind of no pun intended, but Michael, is time keeps ticking, and it's all about music with time in the title. So that's gonna be fun. And then K Brewski and Jeff, and you know, the usual suspects are at it again. I love it. It's so cool. I mean, you're such a big part of the channel. You're literally like choosing all the music. I mean, we get to it as well, you know. I mean, when we don't do dance, like we did some Dream Theater the other day for Dream Theater fans. Great reception, you know. And I'm just gonna try and add more stuff that's just different, you know. Just like when we first started, I love that, you know, just like random, super, like I love this so much, but I also love like these weird like songs that nobody listens to, you know, these deep cuts. So I'm gonna keep doing that, but I love doing these marathons. So okay, so let's give it up for Big Audio Dynamite. Let's see. Never heard of them. If I have, let me know, because it happens a lot that you guys are like, hey, you did a whole marathon, you know. And but you know, it just happens when you do so much music. You just forget, you know, sometimes. Okay, here we go. I like it.
Don't you play as a tune, pal? I don't like music. Can't make a little geezer. You look funny when you're 50.
Somebody I never met, but in a way I know. Didn't think that you could get so much from a picture show. Man dies first, real people ask, what's the deal? This ain't how it's supposed to be. Don't like no aborigine. Took a trip in Power Square. Star died his health. No fans are screaming, shouting. Monsters came and flush him out. Gangland slaying underground. New identity must be found. On the left and for a while. Insanity, bohemian style. Mental ideas, relativity. Only buildings, no people, prophecy. Time, side, place to hide, not reality. Foresight, minds wide, magic imagery. Was no good, dressed like Little Red Riding Hood. Bad habit, taking life, a calling card, a 6-inch life. Ran off really fast, mumbled something about the past. Best sex I've ever seen, as if each moment was a loss. Drops of blood, colour slide, few
I don't think I'm going to let you stay in the film business. Finish James. I like a bit of a cabal. I don't send him solicitors letters. I apply a bit of pressure.
Space sky fell from the sky, scratch my head and wonder why. Time slides into time across an astral dateline. Scientist eats bubblegum, Hall of Fame baseball, senators a hoodlum, big chiefs in a hall. Mutual line is relativity, only building no people prophecy. Time stop, place to hide, not reality. Foresight, mind, wide, magic imagery, straight thoughts, fear to dread, placed upon the screen instead. She's my flame, too hot to hold. Had to settle for a cold. Burglars, Greek god, gold discovery. Gone bust, type rod, slow recovery. Axe chop, flamethrower, iron bar and gun. Betting shop, new owner, a walk in the sun. Literal line is relativity. Only buildings, no people prophecy. Time stop, place to hide, not reality. Foresight, minds wide, magic imagery, Spread the news, the maestro's back. Cool the beatball soundtrack. King of brains, queen of the sack. Executives have heart attack. It's a so-called celluloid. The money makers would avoid. Sometimes notions get reversed. Center of the universe. Ritual ideas, relativity. Only buildings, no people prophecy. Time stop, place to hide, not reality. Foresight, minds wide, magic imagery,
Who do you think you are? The Lone Ranger? You're Jack the Lad. Putting a little stick about. Putting the finers on flash little twerps. He's an ignorant boy. And how to date from. United we stand, divided we're numbered. That's death. Who is left holding the sodding baby? I don't think it's too bad a clientele. They're a bunch of liars, ruthless. Give them a bit of spit.
Ritual line is relativity. Only buildings, no people prophecy. Time stop, place to hide, not reality. Foresight, minds wide, magic imagery,
I love that.
Ritual ideas, relativity. Only buildings, no people prophecy. Time stop, place to hide, not reality. Foresight, minds wide, magic imagery,
Wow. The lyrics were there was so Oh, okay. What? Okay. I guess Spotify is not responsive as it was, but and it switched the lyrics. I wanted to reread them, but there was so much lyrics and a lot of it, like, I guess you have to kind of like deep dive into them to really understand what he's talking about. But really cool. I love that little lick, the keyboard. Just the whole thing was very, I mean, yes, it was repetitive, but the lyrics basically is what drives the song, you know. And even though the music is not as, you know, maybe not as complex, but I love that, you know. You don't always need I've said this in many videos. For it to be great, it doesn't have to be, you know, a million miles per hour, and like it doesn't have to have three or 30, you know, time signature changes. I love you know, simple music as well. Okay, so this next band is very, I love the small amount of songs I've heard, it's always so good. We're talking about R.E.M. and it's the end of the world as okay. It's the end of the world as we know it. I think I've heard this before. Why? Because I've seen I think more times than I should have. I've seen Independence Day, and at the beginning, when the aliens invade, pretty much, they're not even. I mean, they're on their way to invade the Earth, and who picks it up first? The satellites, right? And the people that receive that call that there's something in the sky coming towards Earth. Like, what is it? You know, is it a comet, or what is it like? So they're listening to "It's the End of the World as We Know It." That's all I know. Those 15 seconds of the song, and that's all I've heard. So I'm just letting you guys know that I know where this is from in a movie. But now we're gonna listen to the full thing. So this is from R.E.M. 1987, from the album Document. So I can't wait to see the lyrics of this. Also, I wanted to thank again Alexia. This is amazing. So you know, as I always drink my coffee when I do these videos. So what she bought is like this little plate. It's like this plate, this metal plate, and it's a black plate with a light. And every time I put my cup on there, it turns on and it heats up the cup. It's amazing. So my coffee is always hot. Not hot, but warm at least, you know? So, so good, because usually I don't drink coffee very quickly. So sometimes I do a video and it's 15 minutes and then I drink and the coffee is cold, and that's just the way I drink it, right? But now Alexia gave me this coffee warmer plate, and it's amazing. It's such a great gift. Okay, so here it is. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. Okay, and yeah, I mean, it's a great movie. If you haven't seen Independence Day, please watch it. I know it's very cheesy and very dumb and very loud, and there's a lot of special effects, but that's one of those movies when those kind of movies were still good, because now we get these movies and basically they put me to sleep, like Transformers, and that there's so much happening that you just fall asleep. Your brain just shuts off. But Independence Day, that was a good one. And then they even did a sequel 20 years later or 30 years later, and that was also pretty good. I think it was 20 years later, but it wasn't as good. But here we go. R.E.M.
That's great, it starts with an earthquake, birds and snakes, an airplane, and Lenny Bruce is not afraid. I have a hurricane, listen to yourself, churn, world serves its own needs, dummy serve your own needs, beat it up an ox, speed, grunt, no strength, the ladder starts to clatter with fear, fight down, high wire and a fire, represented 7 games in a government for hire and a combat site, left to us and coming in a hurry with the furies breathing down your neck. Team by team reporters babble Trump, tether crop, look at that, no plane, fine, then, overflow, population common food, but it'll do, save yourself, serve yourself, world serves its own needs, listen to your heart, bleed, dummy with the rapture and the reverend and the right, you patriotic, slam, fight, bright, light, feeling, pretty sight, it's the end of the world as we know it, it's the end of the world as we know it, it's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. 6 o'clock TV out.
That's all I've heard ever. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I love even the timing of this chorus is kind of off, you know. I love it, but the whole thing, I've never heard that before ever. In the movie's what, 30 years old now? Yeah, I've never heard that before. Only the chorus. I love movies because, and we've done, like, we've recorded some random videos for you guys, but we haven't uploaded them. When we hear music that's amazing in a movie, and it's usually 5 seconds, 10 seconds, but that doesn't really mean that you've heard the song, you've heard the chorus, you've heard the intro. That's so epic that directors use it, you know. But yeah, this is cool. This is awesome. Really cool song, very quick, very fast as well, you know. All right, let's keep going.
6 o'clock TV hour, don't get caught in foreign tower, slash and burn, return, listen to yourself churn. Lock it in, uniform and book, burning blood, letting every motive escalate, automotive incinerate, light a candle, light a motor, step down, watching heel crush, uh-oh, this means no fear, cavalier, renegade, steer clear, tournament of lies, offer me solutions, offer me alternatives, and I decline. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. I feel fine. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. I feel fine. The other night I drifted nice, continental drift divide, mountain sit in a line, Leonard Bernstein, Leonard Brezhnev, Lenny Bruce and Lester Banks, birthday party, cheesecake, jelly bean, boom, you symbiotic, patriotic, slam button, that, right? Right. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. I feel fine. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine.
I love it. Very cool. Okay. Definitely great song. I mean, REM, like I've said, you know, like shiny, happy people, you know, all this stuff, you guys. Oh my God. Oh, I didn't even look. Billy Joel is at the end. He's like the master of fast singing or fast delivery. That's his style, you know. I mean, not everything, but pretty much most of what I've heard. So I'm gonna look into a song just, you know, for, you know, just to be sure, because like I said, you know, they are blocking songs. And then this one song, this one Warner Brothers song, would, if this ever gets, you know, because they're only going to scan Bob Dylan. And I already, like, I recorded a little bit of the Bob Dylan song without headphones, so I couldn't hear it. And I uploaded it to YouTube, and they said, good, it's going to get blocked in Russia. That's always a thing. They always block it in Russia. But the rest of the marathon is safe pretty much, because they only scan the first song of the marathon. So if that's Sony or UMG, that's pretty much okay now. But then they go back and they look at the songs, you know. Like today, they blocked a Thin Lizzy marathon that unfortunately all of the songs were UMG. Some songs are Warner Brothers, you know. It depends on what album. But if you do, that's why I don't encourage songs from the same album, because that's when they get you, you know, because that's like uploading an album. Even though I interrupt and stuff and I talk, but for example, during the song, the R.E.M. song, I didn't really interrupt. But yeah, so just to you know, just to and it's 20 minutes. So I mean, just to justify the marathon, it should be 25 minutes. And I know sometimes these songs are very short, like the first one was 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So I'll add another song. Once we're done with Billy Joel, I'll pause the video and I'll look for a song by Warner Brothers that's also in the fast delivery, you know? So, okay, here we go. This is We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel from Stormfront, 1989. Here we go. Sounds very familiar. Okay, I think I've heard this before. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Let's see.
Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray, South Pacific, Walter Winchell, Joe DiMaggio, Joe McCarthy, Richard Nixon, Studebaker, Television, North Korea, South Korea, Marilyn Monroe. Rosenberg, H-Bomb, Sugar Ray, Panmunjom, Randall, the King and I, and the Catcher in the Rye, Eisenhower vaccine, England's got a new queen, Marciano, Liberace, Santana, goodbye. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. No, we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it.
I've heard this marathon. I've heard this chorus before. We didn't start the fire. Of course, that's why I recognize the intro, the music, the keyboards. But I love this like Marcion, Liberace, Santana, goodbye. Da, 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 da. Well, everything he talks about, Eisenhower vaccine, England's got a new queen. I love it. You gotta love this, man, you know. All right, let's go back.
Joseph Stalin, Alan Cobb, Nasser and Prokofiev, Rockefeller, Campanella, Communist Bloc, Roy Cohn, Juan Perón, Toscanini, Dacron, Gengen, Foo Falls, rock around the clock. Einstein, James Dean, Brooklyn's got a winning team, Davy Crockett, Peter Pan, Elvis Presley, Disneyland, Bardo, Budapest, Alabama, Khrushchev, Princess Grace, Peyton Place, trouble in the Suez. We didn't start the fire.
Wow, man. I love it. This guy. So good. And I mean, just to imagine what I mean, the lyrics are amazing. There's so funny and also serious and what's going on. But in 1989, imagine if you would redo this. And of course it's already perfect, so why redo anything? But imagine if we would do We Didn't Start the Fire 2 with all the new words, you know, Windows, internet, da 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 da, you know, like all the stuff that didn't exist in 1989, you know, BlackBerry, iPhone, you know, all these words that are so like Facebook, you know, all these crazy words we got now. By the way, BlackBerry is a great movie that I just watched on the plane. We're coming back from Mexico here. We both watched BlackBerry. What a revolution, you know. Suddenly, oh, we were selling you this device, which is the telephone, and you can send emails and I don't know, and something else. But I mean, and then it's just a great movie, you know. There were these nerds, these kids, you know, they were playing Doom and stuff, you know, and making, they changed the world, you know. And then the iPhone, of course, but that kind of like destroyed them. But yeah, it would be fun to make a song in the, like, in this, you know, in this style, but with all the new words, you know, that we now have, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little break here because I'm gonna look for a song by Warner Brothers with the same delivery, and I'll be right. All right, so I'm so sorry, but I give up. I've been literally looking for 15 minutes, and it's just impossible. There is no, I mean, there's so many songs that are sung fast, like, you know, Stone Cold Crazy. I've done that before, but just other stuff like I have entire lists. And all the songs that we covered are on here. But for example, Bob Seger, you know, Get Out of Denver. And there's like so many, but they're not Warner Brothers, so I can't, it's really like, it would defeat the purpose. Like, you know, Sweet Escape, Uptown Funk, Hey Mickey. Let's try this one, because I was just gonna, you know, choose a song by the Doobie Brothers, you know, because they're Warner. But Hey Mickey, let's see, Hey Mickey. I just did that, I think. Yeah, I did that. Okay, you know what? Let's just do the Doobie Brothers. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna owe you this one, but it's impossible to find, you know. So we're gonna do Tower of Power. The Warner years Doobie. They're like my go-to, you know. My go-to band. We're gonna do White Sun. It has 6 million views, 6,800,000. So it's not too long. So let's just add that just in case if it gets blocked. So here we go.
Rising up blue, hills are rolling, walking with you through a field of red stones. I've been confused from voices calling to me where the white sun has shone, and I slip away down by the water. And I slip away down by the sea. Take love and give love. It's got to be
Yeah.
gleam in his eye. His garden is green and seems overflowing, and his dreams await in his rocking chair sky. And I slip away down by the water, and I slip away down by the sea. Take one and give love. It's got to be.
So good. Wow, beautiful song. I mean, yeah, now I get it, you know. First, I was very resilient against at first, like the first time I heard the original Doobie Brothers, I was like, I don't know, you know. I really like that newer stuff from the 78, you know, like the Mother Fool Believes, and you know, the more commercial stuff. But this is amazing, this country style, you know, these beautiful harmonies. Reminds me of America, of Crosby, Stills and Nash and stuff like that. Beautiful. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I mean, what a delivery, what a great tune, you know, like goes to my fave list. Like I always heart stuff, but the entire marathon was so much fun. Really, like, thank you so much, JK. I hope everybody enjoys. Make a challenge, you know, try and sing along, you know, maybe as a game, you know, if you know these songs, or pull up the lyrics and, you know, while listening, you know, maybe, you know, challenge yourself if you can, you know, break that tongue twisting, you know, yeah, it's like a challenge, you know. I think it would be fun. So thank you so much. I'm gonna do the next marathon right now. I still have the time, and it's literally about time. So check it out. Again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking the videos, for commenting, for subscribing. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you had a great time. I'm loving this, of course, and thank you again so much, Jake, for sponsoring this video. I do appreciate it. Sorry about not being able to deliver a Warner Brothers songs with faster lyrics, but I tried. All right, so thank you again. I'll see you guys in the next video.